Hey Cancers, welcome to your mid-month August love. I said like all the words like in a weird order. Welcome to your mid-monthly August love reading for Cancers. This would be good for Cancer Sun, Rising, or Venus since we're focused on love. I am a Cancer Moon. I always find like with your moon sign, it's such like you on a soul level. I don't know if like physically on this physical plane it would make sense because it's like your rising sign and your sun sign are more like things that are happening on this level, and your moon sign is more like what's happening within. So that's why I always suggest like your sun, your rising, and your Venus, just because the moon is so within. But I'm a Cancer moon, so I love the Cancer babies. We just came off Cancer season, and Cancer season was wild AF. It was a lot. It was a lot with the eclipses. I know it was like your birthday time, and so I hope you had a good birthday. But I mean, I do. But it was a crazy month. For your mid-monthly August reading, this would be from like August 16th to August 31st. When I was pulling the cards and shuffling and pulling, it felt a lot like this month is really like a lot about your relationship with yourself. And what I mean by that is like there's things going on in your love life. We'll definitely talk about that. But it just feels like what needs mending, what needs to be done is like this total forgiveness of your own self. It feels like someone or a few different, weirdos from the past few years have broken your heart. And what I'm getting from your guides is you've tried a lot of different things to get over them. Like you've tried healing, you've tried meditation, you've tried like talking to people about it, you've tried like faking it till you make it and smile and pretend like it's great until it gets better. And like all of those have helped you. Like all of the different things you've tried have like even helped you get over these people, like even like 5%, which is like helping you get over them. So none of it was a waste. But at this point, you just feel like a sort of heaviness. And it feels like it's coming from just like not letting go of these things, but really what it is that you're not letting go of is these things, is these parts of you that you don't accept, that you feel like may or may not have caused or had something to do with the breakup. What I mean by that is you feel like maybe like the different anxieties you have or the way you communicate, or they like to go out and you like to chill in the house, and like it just seems like you've pretty much gotten over this person like most of the way, but there's just these little things, and they're fully all like self-blame things. They're just things that like you're blaming yourself for, and you recognize that that stuff needs to go because like you're really wanting a good love in your life. And I feel like this thought, I actually have thought this thought a bunch of times. So it's interesting this is coming up. It's like your guides are saying that you're thinking like, wow, I could have this great love 5 years ago when I was like so much less emotionally mature or like emotionally evolved. Why can't I just like find a love now? But it has to do with like you raising your standards, Cancer. So like you raised your standards to a level that you haven't ever had your standards at. And so of course you're going to be saying no to more people because there's only going to be so many people that meet your standards. However, I would love for you to try not to have a scarcity mindset about it. And what I mean by scarcity mindset about it is I would love for you to view the people that could meet your standards as all over the place, like very plentiful, abundant. There's so many great guys or girls like that would love to be in your energy and be around your personality. You are just following the universe's plan and trusting they'll come into your life. And that's all you can do. Because sometimes I feel like when we're single, we get into these different, I mean, I'm single right now. So we get into these different things, especially when like you think about manifestation and you think about like a goal. So you think to yourself, like, I want to meet my soulmate. And when you think to yourself, I want to meet my soulmate, you sort of feel like you have to put in the effort, but you have to keep in mind that with something that involves another person's energy, you can't really like control or manipulate the universe into doing something for you. So, for example, it doesn't matter how many times you swipe on Tinder. It's true that one of those people could be your soulmate. However, like, it just feels like you're pushing yourself to do these things where your soulmate is going to come into your life exactly how the universe wants them to, and it's going to be perfect for your life. And there's nothing you can do or not do, especially with, like I said, someone else's energy to stop that. So that's the pre-reading. It's like, as usual, as long as the regular reading, but I decided to do a little bit different of questions for your reading. I usually do like, what's the vibe of your love life? What's the focus and what's the outcome? I did, how are you feeling about your love life in mid-August to late August? How is the person that's on your mind or you're on their mind? How are they thinking about you and what's their vibe like for the last 2 weeks of August? And then what is the outcome for your love life in August? So for you, how do you feel about your love life in August, Cancer? I pulled the ego card and the soulmate card. So the ego card, as you can see, it's like almost like what I was just saying, actually. Like, he has a mask on and he's like, he has all these riches. He has a bunch of riches. But, oh my gosh, I love this card, actually. I haven't like really looked into it this much. His hands are like shackled and there's an angel guiding him. So it's like, I'll say it in a different way. There's an angel guiding him. He has all these riches, but he has a mask on and he has chains around his hands. So it's almost like he's saying like, it's almost like he's refusing to look at something in a different way. And that's sort of how I feel like it is. I feel like for you, Cancer, you view relationships as like following a certain pattern, or so this is what your angels are saying. You've always liked a certain kind of person, and the last time you like maybe dated or met someone might have been years ago, and you could be totally different. And it just feels like you're not really paying attention to anything except for like what you expect. But if you like just took off like this mask, like if you just took off the mask, you could probably help yourself to take the shackles off. But like taking off handcuffs with like a blindfold on, it's just harder. And at the same time, it's like this beautiful big angel's guiding you. So it's also like the universe saying like, I'm with you, don't worry. And with this ego card, it feels like the shackles and the blindfold have to do with like with your soulmate. With you, like honestly, like I feel this so strongly, Cancer. I feel like your soulmate is in your life right now. I don't feel like it's someone that you talk to like every single day. I feel like it's just someone you know, like an acquaintance. I feel like your soulmate's in your life right now. And I do feel like they will come forward with a love offer, but I just feel like it's something that you're just not seeing at all. And it's due to you like expecting things to be exactly the way that you expect them to be. And so your challenge, your goal, not challenge, like if challenge is inspiring for you, then do challenge. But if it's like arduous feeling for you, then your mission, your homework for the last 2 weeks of August would just be to like, when you make a list of like what you'd want in a partner, I would suggest not putting anything physical besides you want to find them very attractive and they find you very attractive, because that's like a given. But this person feels physically very different than what you're used to. That could mean a lot of different things. It could mean like they might be, another gender. Like so I am bi, and I usually like girls that are like more masculine. So in this case, in like my case, I'm saying it might be like I might date like a more feminine girl because it would be like the opposite of what I'm usually used to. Or like if you're used to dating girls, you might meet a guy or something like that. Like it just feels different physically than what you're used to. However, I don't want you to worry, Cancer. You are very attracted to this person, and you will be more and more attracted to this person as time goes on. But as sad as this card looks, I actually really love it because look at all the guidance this person has. Look at all the abundance this person has, and all they have to do is take off the blindfold. So it's like even setting the intention to your guides, like, help me to remove this blindfold is enough. And your angels will come to help you. So let's do it right now. Like, I'm interested. Cancer moon over here. How can I see my romantic situation differently? And how can I take this blindfold and these shackles off? Show me clearly. That's me intentioning the angels. And the angels will help you if you ask. So I would suggest you do that too. So how does this person feel about you? I pulled the Trust card and the Two of Air cards, which is the Two of Swords and the Trust card. This to me tells me, I love this card because just for your reference, it's like two unicorns like battling it out. But it's like there's so much magic coming off of both of them. And it doesn't seem like either of them are hurt. And it doesn't even seem like either of them are like really battling hard right now. It just seems like they're like honestly just like resting here, just like stuck. Sort of like how you have this blindfold on and these handcuffs on. Like, it feels like this person knows that they like you. They know they're attracted to you. They know like when they see you online, their heart skips a beat and things like that. I don't feel like they feel a lot of, I don't want to say motivation. I don't want you to think it has anything to do with you. It more has to do with how they feel. It's almost like they don't have any motivation to like come at you with this love offer right now. And it just feels like they feel like so many trust issues. And it's really interesting because this person almost looks at you as like a celebrity. Like, you know what I mean by that? Like they look at you with like whenever you post something or whenever you post a story on Instagram or anything, it's like they get excited. They don't know if they should wait to watch it or what. It's like they can recognize that they like really like you, but it's sort of the same feeling like they're not letting themselves see, but they're a little bit further than you. Like they've taken the blindfold off. They still have the handcuffs on. Like they know they like you. They know that. Like they can't deny it. But they have these trust issues, and I honestly feel like a little bit they're kind of like not projecting them onto you in like an abusive way. I just feel like when they think about it, they kind of view you as like, excuse me, they're viewing you as someone a lot of people like. They think a lot of people like you. They think, well, like, I'm sure other guys or other girls are messaging them. I don't know if they would even like me. Those are the different thoughts they have. And that's what I mean by projecting. I don't mean they're like saying you're bad or anything, but they're sort of feeling like, am I worthy? Can I trust my feelings for this person? And it's almost like they're unable to make a decision about that. So in the last 2 weeks of August, I honestly see this person like really, really thinking about you a lot. I'm gonna actually pull another card here for like, what does this person do? Like what is like the outcome of this person's feelings specifically? My favorite card. I pulled the Ace of Water, the Ace of Cups. It's the card of like soulmate love, being in love. It's almost like you have the blindfold on, and when you take everything off, it's like you can find that treasure. And it's like almost like this is on land, and it's like this is in water. Remember what I was saying about how it's just a different situation than you thought? This is like this is literally the card of falling in love. The Ace of Cups, like if you Googled like Ace of Cups, it would be like the card of new partnerships and falling in love. It's like the card of falling in love. So like, I wanted to pull a clarifying card because with these cards together, it just feels like this person just likes you so much to just sit in this space forever. Because I definitely feel like they've been sitting in this space for the summer, for sure. They've been liking you from afar for a while. And I do feel like they're going to come at you with a love proposal. I feel like they're going to come at you with this love proposal when you start taking that blindfold off and undoing the shackles. And that'll be better for the both of you because you will be more open-hearted. What I would suggest, Cancer, is, and especially this is like such a theme in Leo season for all signs, to like do some heart opening meditations. Even listening to like a heart chakra opening on YouTube is a perfect idea. So what is the outcome of your love life in the second 2 weeks of August? I pulled the Queen of Fire and the Calling in Your Soulmate card. The Queen of Fire card is like you at the end of August. This is like you with no, like it's almost, oh my gosh, I love this because it's like, look at this little man. He's little compared to the angel who's big and powerful. And it's almost like at the end of the month, it's like you're the big and powerful angel, you see? And you're like controlling the world. And like, I just feel like August, while it feels like a challenging month, you really like come into your power in a way that you haven't before. So the Queen of Fire is like a card of like just calm confidence. So in your love life, it just feels like this calm confidence. Honestly, also, this looks like butterfly wings. It's like you've totally transformed. Totally transformed. There's like fire coming from her hand. It's like anything you want, you can have. And then, you know, at that moment, like calling in your soulmate. Like you are telling the universe with your actions, not just like writing the intention or telling your friends, like, I want to meet my soulmate. Like, you're showing the universe with your actions that you are serious about like your growth, your fulfillment, your freedom, and the universe like just brings all of this together because this other person, it's like a war within them about you right now. And it's going to feel so much better for them and you. So I do see them coming towards you with the love offer just because I honestly don't think that you're going to like think of this person until they come towards you. And so you're like gaining confidence all month. And it's almost like, I feel like when this person comes towards you is when the mask and the handcuffs come off and you turn into the angel, because it's like it's something that you wouldn't even have paid attention to or noticed in the meaningful way that it is months ago. So that sounds super good, Cancer. I hope that the last 2 weeks of August are so amazing for you. I do personal readings and emotional shift sessions. I do energy healing. So if you'd like to dive deep into your love life or do some heart chakra healing, my email is below. It's just queerpsychicqueen@gmail.com. DM me or message me and let's have a reading. Like and subscribe if you loved this video. And I love you, Cancers. Have an amazing last half of August.